In this world of technology, things are ever changing, rearranging. You need someone to help you out. I know someone who can. Come and take a journey with me as we go through the land of technology. You'll never be alone. You'll be with Paul Amadeus Lane in the Tech Zone.
Welcome back to the Tech Zone, Paul Amadeus Lane, our third and final segment of the show. If you missed any part of the show, you know the story. Go back and check out the podcast, video podcast. Here at ABC News Radio KMET, we are so happy to have you with me on the show today. In our last segment, we're going to talk about my recent trip to CUSN, my first ever CUSN event. Now, I've heard about it. It was my first time attending it. I think it's been going on for over 30-something years, 30 plus years. But it's a great conference I went to, and we saw some of the social media posts, met up with some of my accessibility consultants in the gaming field. We got a chance to chat about a lot of things, and many of them came from all around the world, from France, from England. Me, I came from Compton. So. But before we talk about one of the highlights that I really appreciated from the show, have you ever just had a song stuck in your head? I mean, this has nothing to do with tech, I know, but you who follow me, you know I jump back and forth from different subjects and everything. But have you ever had just a song stuck in your head and you're singing it all day? You know, well, this song has been stuck in my head all weekend. Yeah, you may remember this song. The group was the OJays, an R&B group called the OJays. They have a song, My Girl Used to Be My Girl. But one of the songs that's sticking in my head is What They Do. They smile in your face all the time. They want to take your place. The backstabbers. Backstabbers. For some reason, that is in my head right now. Maybe that's a subliminal message from ones who backstabbed me before. I don't know, but that is in my head. Now, if you haven't heard that song, Google it. The group is called the OJays. THEO apostrophe JAYS. The OJays. And the song is Backstabbers. You're going to love it. I love it. Yeah. All right, so let me get back to the subject at hand, CUSN. CUSN is the Assistive Technology Conference put on by Cal State University Northridge, the student division. And it really highlights assistive technology out there for those who are physically challenged, who have a challenge, a disability. And primarily those who are vision impaired. And this conference was amazing. Google was there, showing some things that the smart home can do for ones who are disabled. Amazon was there, talking about the different things out there that Alexa and their smart devices, that it really enhances the lives of those who are part of the disabled community. Microsoft was there, talking about the Xbox Accessible Controller. My friends at PlayStation was there. I got a chance to see some of my friends there, and they were showing off some of the things they were doing for those who are vision impaired. And one other company was there that I was so happy I was able to check out what they were doing, talking about Verizon Media. I got a chance to check out their setup, but also talk to a very, very special individual who is as passionate as assistive and adaptive technology as I am, and he is a technophile, just like me. Larry, it's an honor to talk to you, and being here at the conference, what are some of the things you're showing off?
Man, I love coming to this conference. The technology, I'm a technophile. I just love everything about technology. And you see some cutting edge stuff that's fantastic. What we're talking about here is the Yahoo apps. We do everything possible to make sure our apps are fully accessible to people with disabilities. So we've got Yahoo Finance, Yahoo News, Yahoo Sports. We build in all the accessibility features. So if you have a mobility impairment, if you can't see, if you can't hear, hopefully that you'll just breeze your way through the app. And we've been doing some user testing to make sure we're doing the right thing. So we've had users in here trying out all of our technology. We're also showing off some of our closed captioning because as a major provider of content, we close caption all of our videos, like across the board, hundreds of hours a week. So in Yahoo Finance, you can watch live bell-to-bell coverage on the floor of the stock exchange, all live finance news, all of it closed caption.
That is so cool. And Larry, I've been a part of the disabled community for over 26 years, and we're starting to see a shift to a lot of awareness when it comes to companies even more. What do you think changed the dynamic when it comes to assistive and adaptive technologies?
I think people are beginning to get in touch with the fact that we've got a much bigger community in this world that we need to deal with. I also put my hopes in the younger generation coming up. I'm seeing new people come into our companies that just either they have heard about it, they learned about it in school, because kids are being mainstream now if they have disabilities, or they just have this feel like, look, I'm taking care of the world, and it's time for them to take care of it. And they're moving their way up to our companies. The companies are also loving technology. You can't fall behind now. And accessible and assistive technology is some pretty state-of-the-art stuff. And it's experimental, it's innovative, and I think companies are grabbing onto that too.
And I'm so happy that they are, because when it comes to making sure that it fits the need of a target audience out there, you talked about having users come in here and testing it. Talk about that dynamic, how important that is to make sure that you guys are on the right track.
You know, there's a saying in the disability community, nothing about us without us. Though I heard an update on that I like even better, which is just nothing without us. Forget the first part. And we can't shape our technology unless we know what our users are liking, not liking, what they have problems with. And it's been like a number one issue when we were originally just Yahoo and then Verizon bought us. It's all customers first. And it's competitive out there. And if we are not doing everything our users want, then we're just going to fail. So we have to listen to the voice of the customer.
And how is technology and the innovation that exists today that did exist 20 years ago making the vision a lot easier for you to implement?
Oh yeah, there's so much great automated tools now, automated accessibility checkers. The fact that Apple has built a voiceover screen reader right into every single phone, it's fantastic. And then of course Android has TalkBack. So you don't have to go get some special software. There's no special anything. It's mainstream. So that makes things a lot easier. We can have our developers simply turn on VoiceOver and check their own apps. So we don't need any kind of special tutorial. We just say, hey, triple tap your home button, check it out yourself.
And one thing I like about assistive and adaptive technology is, even though it's a target for us, part of the disabled community, it even helps ones who are not a part of the community to help their lives move a lot faster and everything. So it's kind of like technology for all, but even though you're hitting that niche market.
Yeah, we actually focus pretty heavily on all the great innovations we do for our core stakeholders, people with disabilities, that can serve all of our users. And the greatest example is closed captioning. That's where I started in the accessible technology field, and I used to have to advocate and beg people to caption their video. Now, because of social media and the fact that people turn the audio off on their phones, how else are you going to get the content unless it has captions? So now our social media people are begging me for captions because, not for deaf people, just for all users, and which is a great example of all the kind of innovations for accessibility that really serve everyone.
And when it comes to closed caption, the technology has really gotten unique over the years, because before we closed caption, certain names and words were hard to caption on the screen. But now we're starting to see a lot better. What do you call it? Just a lot better.
Automatic speech recognition.
Yes, that's what it is.
So ASR, automatic speech recognition, is getting better and better. It was actually started way back in the 50s. It was pretty bad then. You would never use it for captioning. Today it's getting there. We still like humans. Humans are still doing a pretty good job. So all of our captions are edited by humans. But if you go up to the exhibition floor here at the CUSN conference, there are 4 or 5 companies selling ASR technology for captioning or for meetings, for conversations. So it's really getting better and better.
That is so cool. Now, what else are you showing off here in this awesome room right here?
Well, here at Verizon, we're really proud of this disability collection. For years, we were pulling up stock images for all of our sites and all of our content. And every time we'd want an image of someone with disabilities, it was this terrible, either pitiful or heroic. Either way, one end or the other. It's like, that's not regular people. People with disabilities are kind of regular people. And we realized, you know what? We have to do it because no one else is. Luckily, we have a major relationship with Getty Images, and we have great relationship with the disability community. So we work with the National Disability Leadership Alliance to create this thing called the Disability Collection to get just real people images. And now our wall is full of these great images. They're online, available at thedisabilitycollection.com, and we're really proud of that. And as it turns out, a couple of the stars from our collection are here in our space today. So we're really happy to see them.
And that is cool. Wouldn't it be nice if this star was there too? No, I'm just joking. I'm joking. Wow. Larry blew me away. I had no idea that Verizon Media did all that. And I tell you, this adaptive and assistive technology and finding out more about it and Larry diving in deep about the tech that they're using, it's awesome. So wouldn't it be nice to know where you can find out more information about this? So I had to have the lovely Associate Director of Accessibility and Inclusion, Margot Jaffe of Verizon Media, to come in and give us that info.
And if people want to get in touch with us, you can email us, accessibility@verizonmedia.com, and it will come to us.
Great. And our Twitter account? We have Verizon Media.
Verizon Media.
Yeah.
You can go to verizon.com/accessibility. If you want to learn more about the Disability Collection, thedisabilitycollection.com.
I'd like to thank Margot Jaffe for giving us that awesome information. Margot was so awesome when we got into the room. She was just so helpful, and I'm happy that I had opportunity to meet her, and just a great crew that they have over there at Verizon Media. All right, so how did I wrap up my discussion with Larry? Well, I wrapped it up with a little tidbit that Larry shared with me. Check it out. Larry, it's been awesome talking to you. I am honored to be here, what you guys are doing here at CUSN, and keep up the great work, what you're doing for the community, because you're doing a great job for all of us.
Thank you, Paul. I'm really happy you stopped by. We just always love talking tech with people who know their tech, and that's our life. So thanks for inviting us.
Sounds good. We'd love to have you back on later on in the year and see how things are going, and let's take a look at some of this great tech you got.
Let me give you a tease. Later in the year, we're going to be talking about virtual reality accessibility.
Wow. Let's talk about that just for a second. Virtual reality. I remember the first time I put on a VR helmet. I haven't stood up in 26 years. When I put it on, it felt like I was walking and standing. It was awesome.
Yeah, that's just one of the really cool things we're going to be able to do in virtual and augmented reality and 360 video. We want to make sure the platforms themselves are fully accessible. And then you can do these amazing things in these virtual worlds that we want to just make sure everyone can share in that.
I'm looking forward to that. So you have to come on to tell me about it.
Absolutely. Happy to. That was Senior Director, Media Accessibility at Verizon Media, Larry Goldberg, my fellow technophile. Love chatting with Larry about tech and about what they're doing at Verizon Media, and Marigo Jaffe for stopping by and giving us the info of how you can keep in touch and find out more information about the great things that they're doing over there. I tell you, this push, this movement, more and more is gaining momentum when it comes to assistive and adaptive technology, and what Verizon Media is doing, and others who are at CUSN. It's truly amazing. And Larry shared with me something. VR, you know how I love VR. Remember in the article I was in for the Hollywood Reporter, I talked about VR. So, hey, love it, love it, love it. But hey, until next time, I'm Paul Amadeus Lane. You are in the Tech Zone. Take care, folks. Love you. Always connect with me, PaulAmadeusLane.com. Talk to you guys soon.
In this world of technology, things are ever changing, rearranging. You need someone to help you out. I know someone who can. Come and take a journey with me as we go through the land of technology. You'll never be alone. You'll be with Paul Amadeus Lane in the Tech Zone.